Hello everyone, welcome in, welcome back. Let me mute my phone. Hello to Azzy, hello to Rai, thank you for joining us on this early stream on a not normal stream day as well. We did not successfully stream last week, so that's why we're here today on a Tuesday. I wasn't feeling well and I just felt like the best thing to do was to take the week off. It's mostly better now, still a little bit like off, so we'll take it slow today in Montai. So this seems to just be a time frame for every single game to have updates, cause James is off with his trains, and then here comes City Skylines as well with, let me get the window up, the first of hopefully many long delayed DLCs. Which one of my... I have 4 different window captures open. Here we go. Ta-da! We've got a new DLC coming for City Skylines 2, Bridges and Ports. And I felt like today was the right time to kind of prepare our city for it. There's lots of interesting things actually. Let me show like this. And look at this. Like, how ridiculous is that? Is that actually a real life thing? Because that looks scary. And the fact that I don't know, I just see it going wrong if it exists in real life. But yeah, so hope you're feeling much better. It's sort of better. I didn't have that gradient. You know when sometimes you fall sick and then you have that dip of like, oh no, I'm sick. And then you reach a point where I'm suddenly like, ooh, I'm feeling better. I felt like it was just a constant like, oh, okay, something's not right. And now it's I'm sort of okay, but I do not feel a difference. So, okay, so this DLC is not out yet, so I'm doing like prep work for it. We're gonna decide where in our city would make sense to implement stuff like this. Also because I sat here, so I put out a poll for this stream week like, hey, can we choose from these 3 games? You may notice that none of them are actually Montai City. I sat here for the last hour and a half being like, Town to City 1, but I can't bring myself to play that game today because I feel like it's just too low energy. And then I sat with the vanilla City Skylines city open, being like, I have nothing to do in this city that relates to bridges and ports. And so here we are in Montai. We are taking it easy today. That's what I'm gonna say. We're just gonna explore what we can. But yeah, we need to do... Is anyone free to do some research on this bridge and whether something like this exists? Because can you imagine if this breaks down and like the traffic woes that will happen? But anyway, so this is one of many new bridges that are coming apparently. Yep. Read all the dialogue in your own time. There's also ports which have not really been explained. So they usually release, where is it? This sort of like developer diaries. Hi to Sam and Mihat. There is one of those like squiggly things on the T, so let me know how it's supposed to be pronounced. But welcome in, thank you for joining us, thank you for coming back. But yeah, so they've explained the bridges, and they've gone through like, oh, there's moving bridges, you need to be careful that it may cause some traffic issues. Here's the moving bridge, the up-down bridge from a different angle. That just looks so scary if it exists in real life. It has quite a name and an even more breathtaking design. I'm curious to see how this implements. So this is sort of what I expected with bridges, lift bridges. What's your accent? It is a Singaporean accent mixed with watching too much British TV growing up, if that helps. So here we go, another one. This is a double stacked extra dosed bridge, which we already have sort of a preview. If I come back to the game very quickly, we have a preview of that they added previously. Here we go. So it's sort of like this. Oh, elevation too low. Here we go. So on top, you've got roads. Underneath, you've got train tracks, which did with this kind of like fancy pattern. But they're going to be adding more apparently. So you've got 2-lane, 4-lane, and then there's like, yeah, all sorts of things. This is a double highway, so it's both roads. And like all sorts of random bridges. So it'll be an interesting time to bridge the gaps between our city. And then there's the ports, which is an entire thing in itself, which they haven't really talked about yet. So we do need that for our city because it's supposed to be... Oh, let's close this. It's supposed to be an industrial area on this side with the port. as well as here. So once again, just recap, we are basing this off my travels to Taiwan. So not meant to be a replica, but just taking distinctive parts about it that I remember from my trip. So specifically, this area is going to be based off this town called Keelung, which is a port city. So let me bring up Google Earth. Here we go. It's been a while since we've done this. Let's see. Oh, we've got unlock data layers like elevation now included. Here we go. Window capture. Also for the lovely folks in chat, who is Minecrafting? I popped in briefly earlier to just settle my 58 levels of enchants. Keelong is here? Yes, okay, so this is Keelong. Zilong in Mandarin, I guess. So, when you get the train stations, it's like let's say an hour-ish away from Taipei. Not that far, actually. You go all the way, you take a train, you end up here, and this whole bit's like a port, actually. So you can see, it keeps going. I didn't go to this part because it's too far out. But the main kind of port, town, city thing is around here. And I just thought that for our city, it makes sense to kind of use this area as its equivalent, right? So that's one area that bridges and ports will come in handy. The other area is here, which is going to be inspired by, if we scroll up, South Taiwan and the city of Kaohsiung. So this part we've explained before. So here we go. And this bit. So this was the fancy pier that I was talking about last time we streamed this, where they have like all sorts of shops, art and things, the like repurposed train museum stuff. There is a railroad lift bridge in Cleveland with a... So, what, do trains just go onto the bridge, it stops, and then the whole bridge goes up and down? Because I feel like that's just a recipe for disaster if it's not positioned right. But yeah, so this is the alternative area, which if I bring up the game again, here we go. So this... Oh, I've forgotten how to play this game. Use the WASD keys, that's a concept. So this part's also going to become like an industrial area. A bit of a shame that they have not really run through how the ports work. I'm assuming... Let's look at that picture again, right? I'm assuming it's something like that, basically, where you just plop stuff down along one of these industrial things. Let's read. Tailor your new harbor to your city's layout and terrain and scale it. Okay, it begins with a harbor gate, which is this, right? So once you place that down, gates are available in 3 sizes that accommodate more traffic as you scale up. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Now, I've got no knowledge about actual shipping and logistics, so my building style is gonna be very much like based off whatever I feel makes sense. Expand your upgrades. Okay, the storage facilities, passenger terminals, and a maritime museum. Oh, okay, interesting. And you can do like fishing stuff. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Oh, okay. Now, I feel like there's so much detail that I wouldn't want to assume like how much space it's gonna take up. But let's just say this site's gonna be industrial stuff. The one thing that I do want to kind of already set in stone is the fact that there are water transport options available, which are ferries, but like not as big as the current ones. So I did want to eventually create like a water transport lane here, where people can kind of go from here to here without having to go through the entire city. It'll be interesting to see. Do you scour Google Earth in your free time? You know where everything is? No, we've revisited it so many times at this point that I'm just like, okay, default here. And it's cause that's where I traveled when I was there. So, and Taiwan's like definitely bigger than Singapore, but it's not a huge country. So it's like how if you live in Australia, you know that like Sydney's here, then you just zoom in there. It's sort of like that, I feel. So, yeah. Let's keep that in mind when we work on the areas today. And for a start, okay, one thing I have been like thinking about as we've been taking a like not really break, but sort of like time off from streams is that I'm realizing when it comes to creating stuff, building stuff, designing stuff, I face so much sort of like resistance in building up momentum. In that once I have momentum, I feel like it's quite easy to maintain it, but when I don't have it, it's like to even put down that first line of I'm going to build this block, I'm going to build this road, it almost feels a bit like I worry that what I'm going to place down is going to be wrong, therefore I don't want to place it down. It's like, oh, what if I built this wrongly, then I have to get rid of it. Whereas, like when we worked on Cubby Cliff, right, and we placed this down, I didn't plan for this road to look like this, but it worked out with this entire area. And so I'm trying to push myself to be like, just put stuff down and and work around it. It's a bit like, now that we're doing Minecraft Survival again, right, you have to play differently from if you have just full-on creative freedom to swap blocks in and out. You just have to work with your materials. For now, it's kind of like that. So, the key thing we're going to work on today is probably two areas. So one, I'm going to start placing down a layout for this new neighborhood, which by the way, let's start a Q&A. Name our new neighborhood, if I can spell it correctly. Okay, so we've got Cubby Cliff from a previous suggestion. Now, we need a new name for this neighborhood. So context, it is pretty much in the fringe district of like our city. So the big city is going to be here, right? And the like city, the kind of big city area of West Isle is going to be in this area. So this is pretty much smack in the middle of like big city 1, big city 2. So yeah, it's going to be a very high-rise dense area, but still probably more residential focused. Ooh, also I haven't decided on this health campus thing. We'll have to think about it. My other thing I've been like considering off stream is that the big box stores were supposed to be here, right? I'm thinking whether to move them here, because I just feel like this area is not very accessible other than this one train stop. So that's something we've considered as well. Darsov. And what does that mean? Is that like a specific word? Darsov. Okay. So we'll have a few... I'll leave that for a while as we work on it. And then we'll decide towards the later part of the stream. How about that? Okay, so... I really hope it's not going to crash if I use this eyedropper. Let's try... Okay, not crashing, good. So, we're gonna... Ooh. No, we would like to... There we go, eyedropper the road. Okay, so... Naturally, if we start with the existing road, right? This is gonna come in. There's gonna be a interchange area here. Sounds like a Romanian city name. Oh, you're Romanian, lovely. What time is it for you here? Like, sorry, here in like Romania, because usually we stream about 2 hours later than this. And we would normally get the late night Australian crowd, very, very early bird American crowd, and we've had a smattering of European crowd. So we've got UK, we've got, where is Denmark? Was it Denmark or Norway? Oh no, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's Denmark. So yeah, it's just interesting to always see who is around at certain times of day. Okay, now I do want it to be quite pedestrian focused. So if I bring out the... Let's do pavement paths first, and then we'll work around it. So, assuming that this is going to be the interchange area, if we do a little... Let's say... I'm like assessing whether I want it to be a round kind of layout or not. Okay, that's the first line down. Now I feel like it'll get easier. Okay, so we've got that. So let's say the main kind of plaza area is here. The traffic is going to go So we have like maybe an intersection here. And something like this, like just for a start, until we decide where this goes from here. Okay, and then we can do a sort of this sort of thing. 12:20 lunchtime. Oh, okay, so about 2 hours ahead of the UK at the moment. The only reason why I know this is that I sometimes watch this like daytime TV show in the UK, and it starts at 10 AM on weekdays, and I'm pretty sure it just started. But yes, welcome all the way from Remonia. No, that is the city of Rye, Rimonia. You like how you organize your city planning? Thank you. Is it the color blocks that are getting you? So context as well, if you're new here, the color blocks represent where the subway stops are gonna be. We've done this planning like way back. That's why the blocks are there. And so in case you're wondering why those things exist, as we develop each area, it will slowly be removed. Okay, so I don't want it to be too big of a kind of zone, because again, it's not the main kind of town center, but we do want it to be large enough that we can fit in some buildings. I also want to take into consideration, let's put some of those huge skyscrapers in for reference again. So that's the tallest skyscraper, right? Ooh, I didn't keep any of the... Okay, I need basically some sense of scale. So I would say that this is tall. Okay, I'm gonna go for around... Ooh, that's too tall. These are... Okay, there are huger buildings. We're gonna go around... Oh no, none of them are tall enough. I was gonna say around this height. Like, so maybe this will be the tallest of the area. And potentially work around that. So let's say that is the heights we're going for. And then residential rise. We're not speaking very well today. And Singapore is very cool. It is a very modern kind of like vibe, I guess. Which is, I would say, lovely for tourists. Also very dense. Okay. And yes, so again, this was inspired by Taiwan, but I am kind of just building off inspiration. So it's not necessarily gonna be only Taiwanese inspired. A lot of it will kind of be based off like stuff that I see around me. So it will be quite Singaporean inspired as well, I would say. All of your buildings are too... Let's see. This one... Okay, let me place down this building first. Keeping up the momentum as per previous discussions. Why are the buildings all so short now? I feel like the last time we did this whole let's look at all sorts of buildings, they were taller. Okay, so around these heights, anything else worth considering? The rest are definitely too short. Yep. Per liu. Okay, wait, I need to write this down. Darsov. Per liu. Per liu. Does that have any meaning, Azzy, or it was just like something that sounded nice? Okay. One other consideration is that I'm wondering whether this neighborhood has like a specialty niche about it. So for Cubby Cliff, we had the Academy of Music, right? So that's where it is. And we've got a future kind of business park here and a stadium. The West Owl area is kind of just gonna be a business park. But I'm wondering whether there's any industry that we specialize in for here. Given that the... Oh, wait, no, Health Campus is going to be there. Okay, let's look through the economy, services, and do we have anything that we can, like, specialize in? We could have, like, a science park, biotech area. Risk rack? Risk rack. Risk rack. Rick rack. Okay. Let me write that down as well. Rick rack. Darsov sounds like Brasov. Brasov? Your most touristy city in... I've actually never heard of it. Do I know any city in Romania? Let me test. I'm definitely of my knowledge of European geography is limited to whatever Eurovision shows me for the year. Oh, we've got hotels as well. Right, I forgot about that. So we can use some of these. And by the way, for those of you who are gaming today, what are we gaming on? I saw that Sam says she's playing Minecraft. So we are here playing City Skylines. Just playing all the things. The last week and a half have definitely been very Minecraft focused for me. even as we weren't streaming, there have been a lot of, you know, moments focused on building up our experience in Minecraft, getting the resources, because until we have all of those, I really can't do much in the game. So that's kind of what has been driving me to keep going. Also, let's save, because the game has been stable, but I don't trust it sometimes. Because last time we streamed this, it did crash. Okay. That's the crowd Eurovision definitely gathers, is what I will say. You're not playing Minecraft yet. Why not? Are we planning to do it today at all? Or is today a rest day? The plan was that it's supposed to be a rest thing. Okay, very quickly, let's bring up Pinterest. Pinterest. Oh, but I'm not logged in on this window. Okay, hold up. Let me find a way to do it in a way that doesn't ruin all of my search results. Got it? Yes. Modern Town Center? Okay, we'll work with this for now. Let me open... Now it's gonna do that thing where it doesn't show. Okay, here we go. Modern Town Center, everyone. Let's take a look for some reference. Oh, this is actually very nice. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, and I feel like maybe it's a bit too much of an ask to do this. But this is actually very nice. They're kind of like stacked river side look. Towns... Maybe Town Square would be better, because a lot of these are sort of long. Whereas the space we're working with is quite... See, like this, maybe? Very dense. But this might be the sort of area that it would make sense with. You're playing something else. Ooh. What sort of genre is it? It's my question. Is it Minecraft Story Mode? Is it City Skylines II? Okay, let's try that little arch concept, since we're already working with an arch. And see what happens. I don't know. Also, what an unfortunate looking building. Oh dear. So, for West Isle, we were going all kind of like orangey with the... There you go. With the color tones. I'm wondering what kind of colors we should go. This is very grey, like grey beige. So if we go with that... There we go. Very boring colors, but hey ho, it's a modern city. And actually a lot of Taiwan has that kind of color scheme. Sam might know. Of the 100 games that you have suggested, which one is it? Game 82? When are we getting more story mode? I'm following the release schedule of the actual game originally. So the next one is supposed to be on the 20... Oh wait, I can't remember if my schedule was accurate to the actual release date. It's 29th for me on my calendar. If that helps. Oh yes, I can like lower it. Okay, that will help with the staggering, actually. Then we use this. Although, this is the wrong way around. Wait, our arch is this way. So let me fix this. Okay. And the other thing I've been thinking of is my sort of Halloween stream is actually nowhere near Halloween. It's like 29th. But I'm also wondering whether I should just do Minecraft on that day. Because I don't have... This is the problem now with our whole, like, week. Once a week streams. Is that there's now not enough time to do stuff. And I'm just like... I would like to play a bit of Minecraft on stream. But then there's no time. There's no time to do anything else if I do that. So... Oh, are these not... Okay. Paste this. Right. And I'm trying to kind of layer it so that it's not all just one big block of buildings. And I might have to consider this side as well. That might be very ugly. 31st. So, no, my 31st would be a Friday. I don't think I will stream on that day. I have it scheduled for 20. Oh wait, no. No, actually, my Revenant's Devil stream is scheduled for this Saturday. That's how off schedule it is. Cause I might be going with some friends into Malaysia the week of Halloween, and so I didn't want to kind of commit to saying that, oh, I'm streaming on that Saturday when I don't know what the plan is yet. It sounds so far like the plan is to only go in on a Sunday. So yeah, I don't know. Oh no, it's not aligned. Okay, wait, we can fix this. There we go. You won't be... Oh, okay, no, then we'll cancel it. Wait, which... So you won't be here this Saturday, right? Okay, I won't do Ravenous Devils. That's good, actually, because I was already on the fence about it. I can just do it another time. No, that's good. If we can confirm that was what was gonna be done, I will accept it. Okay, so... Ooh, maybe. I'm gonna do a sort of granny design here, which is... Now, we're gonna do more arches. Arcs? Arches? Arcs. But the idea is, you've got this central... Okay, let me clean it up a bit. Central plaza here that kind of curves and arcs around a central area. Then, you've got, let's say... Okay, so pedestrian walkways. You've got maybe one bus lane. Or actually, no, maybe this first section... Okay, so just for example here, right? So this section can be just like a pedestrianized zone with buildings that follow along the arc. So imagine this and then it keeps going, sort of just putting buildings for reference here, right? And so it stacks around that. Then you've got maybe a shared road. So, also, for those of you who actually do play this game, they did put out an update saying that they are working on adding bicycles to this game. So what fun. There we go. So you've got arch here. And then, I keep saying arch, it's arc. Then let's say this goes along here. And this will be like a waterfront park thing. And this part will be its own neighborhood. So that's sort of the layout of this area so far. Right? So then over here, we've got... Where was that? Okay, so the bridge is going to be there. So I will say that here will be a plaza sort of thing. Okay, so from the town center, you kind of walk this way towards the park, right? Still begging for revenues. Oh, it will happen definitely. It's just maybe not at the original planned day. Because it will still be an interesting, like when I did the Big Ambition stream, that was interesting. So we'll definitely have those. Yeah, it's been tough deciding what to play on stream with a once a week schedule. It has definitely, like, I will say, balance-wise, it has been very helpful for me. So, like, I appreciate that everyone's willing to let me do this. Because I've just been able to do, like, schedule around things better. Because previously, when I had 2 streams a week, I kind of was very limited in which days I could go to my studio or spend time with, like, family and things. But now that it's just once a week, the other days are free up. Because a lot of times, anything I do in my studio or spend time with family would take an entire day. And then if there's a stream on that day, I'll have to do a whole like, I'll have to rush back, or like we can't hang out anyway, so it was kind of annoying. Having less streams has also helped with me kind of bringing back my vlogs for my home decor stuff, which has been actually, I thought I would struggle getting back into it. And I guess the first time I tried to record again since I stopped, it was a bit of a struggle. I was using my phone, I hated the footage, I didn't edit it, but then I tried again, and since then, I feel like the flow has come back. Like, I feel like I can do it again in a way that makes sense, and it's not just like doing for the sake of doing, so that has been good. And I feel like it's also down to the fact that I've been watching a lot of vlogs that I feel creatively inspired by, in a sense that they are creators that I didn't know of before, and they do their like, there's 2 very distinctive styles, right? One is a vlogger that's very much about like the best editing styles, that the pacing, the cinematics of it has to be like amazing, and that is very inspiring to me because I find those very interesting as like from a editing point of view. That's like, I aspire to create content to that standard. But then there's also the flip side where there is like the kind of vlog that is just filming your life, you know, just put down the camera, edit it together in a way that's just like, oh, gentle vibes, calm vibes, and that's also equally appealing. And I feel like where I want to sit is sort of in between. Like, I don't really like, actually, vlogs that are too edited as well. I've realized this because I did a whole discovery week of like, oh, let's just watch new creators and see what I like, see what I don't like. And I landed on a place that those people who do too much editing to a vlog make their... It just feels too pretentious, if that makes any sense. And I'm sorry that, like, I'm saying this. Like, ultimately it's everyone's personal style and things, but I can't watch any vlog that's like done up a bit too perfectly, or like, I don't know. There's a fine line between, like, I like your editing style and I like the little touches you put to it, and just full on like your vlog is a film where you have to like act and behave like, oh, they're pulling expressions that, oh, I felt this that day. Like, that to me is a bit too much. Like, I'm not the sort of person that would want to do that for a vlog anyway. Like, I'm not gonna act in a vlog just to tell a story, you know. It's just more documenting my life. So, again, it's a subjective thing, but that's just one thing I realized about the style I like. After kind of looking at all of these different vlogs. And so, yeah. Also, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I realized this. I haven't set out a command for it. So, yeah. Oh, actually, wait, sorry. Before we start properly constructing, is all of this flat anyway? It is. Okay. I do need to flatten most of this space, I'm realizing. Here we go. Before we continue, here we go. So that's gonna be the arc. Ezzy will be AFK BRB all caps. Thank you, Ezzy. Oh dear. This looks like it's too wide of a space for a very dense kind of situation, if you will. Okay. There we go. But yeah, so that's kind of been my little experiment of finding new creators. And actually, like, it makes sense when I look at what naturally draws me to watch people. Like, I will be upfront. I'm very, very, very selective as to the kind of content I watch. Because I just feel like there's only so many people I can watch and like commit to, and I'm like, I don't have the capacity to be like, oh, I will follow every single creator that I ever see and then watch every single thing. Like, I have things to do. I have life to live. And I've realized that it's not actually specifically, like, it doesn't have to be the quality of editing. Like, I feel like a lot of times when people worry about, like, Rai, cover your ears. When people like worry about, oh, am I making a good video, they think about it from a production quality point of view, like, oh, my editing is like this. Whereas I'm realizing just how that's not what necessarily draws me to a creator and like makes me want to keep watching. Like, it's an element of it, but there's also the other side of it being if I'm drawn to you as a person and I'm curious and interested in following your specific stories that you're telling and things, it's like, regardless of whether or not it is well edited, obviously there's a line that's like, okay, like, too low. Like, maybe get a microphone or something, but other than that, like, it doesn't actually need to be a cinematic masterpiece for me to find it engaging and want to keep watching it, if that makes any sense. Who has time for that? Azzy? Azzy with her support for 1,000 creators, which, again, hats off to her, because I can't. But she does it, and she does an amazing job. Uh-oh, what happened here? We're going underground. That's not good. Why is it going underground? Oh, no, I did an invisible path. That was a mistake. We shall do this path. Okay, so... Oh, I didn't really look into whether or not keys and piers are a thing. I know they exist in the game already, but I didn't really check whether it's a proper feature. Okay, so there we go. That kind of creates its own little section. Is this very narrow? Okay, well, we'll work with it for now. Then we will... Ooh, okay, on this, like, in this area, what I will do next is we're gonna do some more of that fancy terraining nonsense that we end up always doing. So, the park thing shall go underground. Not underground, but like below ground, essentially. And then this road shall go over it. Let's hope that works enough to illustrate my point. And oh, the other stops here. It's so near. 600 meters. Okay. That's a bit nearer than I thought. This might have to move, actually. I'm realizing as well, one thing about our like previous way of planning this thing is that whoever lives here does not have an easy way to get to this side of town. There is no connecting line from... Like, you'd have to go this way, here. Where does the pink line go after that? Then you have to change the line to here, and then here, which makes no sense. So there needs to be some way to connect these two areas, I feel. So maybe the subway can be connected nearer, then we just have like an underground passage or something. I don't know what we're gonna do with this area. Okay, let's just say that this leads to some kind of, or maybe some kind of fancy pier end or something, and then like you can walk over. You could just drive through the water. That's a concept as well. What is this? Hello? Why are you a thing? Also, look at our train. I can't even click on this. I think this is just part of the city. Oh no, there's another one. Is this like the ship path? Oh, it is the ship path. Okay. I did not know that they actually put stuff like this. Also, wait, let me just click on this. How does this questions thing work? Because it opens up an entire new tab. Sorry, I'm looking at like the questions thing on YouTube. We've got that, but I don't know how it works. Okay, anyway. Ooh. Oh, no. Hold up. We will have to... Actually, I like this. Okay, so this little area, let's say, we're gonna mark out areas for now, is going to be a little lifestyle area. So you could kind of drive up to it, and then you like go down, and then it will be a sunken sort of lifestyle pier area, right? So you park up here, you go down, there'll be sorts like restaurants and stuff to do here, maybe even a Ferris wheel if it works, and then it links somehow to this side, so it will extend all the way. Two-part pier, if you will. And then there'll be pedestrian bridges and stuff. Oh, maybe the new pack will have pedestrian bridges. That's a concept. Okay, so that's settled. Then the... Which way does the subway line go? Okay, you're on your phone and it didn't seem to work. Yeah, it's just... It says ask something. Okay, wait, let me try. Hello. So I've sent hello to myself. Does it work? No, I don't even see it. Oh, YouTube. What's the point? What is the point? Okay, well, I mean, I'm just gonna leave that there as more like a prompt, as a, like, if you come in to chat and you see that, you can suggest a name. That works. That will be fine. So we've got that little pier area. And, oh, this campus option A thing. Okay, this area is gonna become reserved land. Because, once again, we have not decided if the hospital thing is gonna be here. Reserve. There we go. So, center of town is gonna be there. It is gonna be an underground subway, by the way. So, what I might do, station module. Let us put it here to represent the center. Okay, and then I can actually... And we're gonna have it 50 this way. Because the pink line will have to go underwater after this. So, pink line can be here. So with this sort of modular thing, right, we can place the subway things anywhere and then just add entrances accordingly. So it's more flexible that way. Okay. Now I wonder, I don't know whether if I put 40 it's high enough. I'm gonna hope it is. Yellow is coming this way. Okay. That's cool. So that's our station. And for the time being, I will... Small roadside subway entrance. What's the difference between these two? Is it because it snaps this way? Oh, okay, makes sense. Okay, so for now, I will just like leave one entrance so that people can use it. And then, let me do the same here. I know we've not actually placed anything down. Or actually, you know what? No, we won't do that. Double subway track. We've got underground. 40 meters. Now, where was our yellow line connection here? Oh, it doesn't seem to exist. Why not? This thing. Okay. So, wow, we never placed the yellow like a subway line for the yellow line. Interesting. Okay, so that goes there. Then we shall connect. So here we go, another subway line finally being built in Montai. So far we've only had like a brown line section. And it's a straight section so that whenever we add the station, it'll be there. Then the yellow line can turn and go here. There we go. A section of line. You wish your why not ended up in a city like yours. Your builds in Minecraft so far have been. Like, you've done more things on that server so far versus me. Okay. So there is that section. I am going to connect you for the time being to this very ugly section so that trains at least run. Right? And we are going to do... Where is the train line thing? Here we go. Yellow line shall commence. Or not. Here we go. Okay. Section 1. Just so that whoever lives in Cubby Cliff can go into said new area that has no name yet. And if I can change this, we're gonna use just a 3 segment. I feel like it doesn't really matter. Yellow line. There we go. Oh, and the trains are running. Wait, where's the train? Where's the train? Here we go. This is our first... Oh, except... We might have to send you back. You are the wrong... Switch off. You're the wrong train. Go home. Go home. Oh, it's gonna go back and then like... Okay, switch on. Is it gonna go back? Yes. Switch on again. Let me save this before I go into the first person view. And then we'll take a look at our tracks. You've done the spider farm. You've done the signs. I've been seeing a lot of signs on the server, by the way. Okay, here we go. This is Subway Line 2. We will ignore this bit. This bit's the bumpy part because it's all temporary. I do have to decide where to put a depot actually. My train that we sent the wrong way. And I love that the game just renders all of this in the base game. Like, this is actually a feature that exists without mods. It's just that with the camera mod, you get to see it. Okay, so this is Cubby Cliff Central. So Cubby Cliff Central will actually connect to the brown line. It's just a very, like, large distance. Brown and red lines. Then you will keep going. And we'll head this way. I'm wondering whether I should just add the platform now, like the intermediate stop. So as we turn after this, right, there will be a section of straight line. That's supposed to be where another stop's gonna be. Maybe I should just... So here, there should be a stop here. Oh, we've got some water, that's not good. Flooding already. Then we... Oh no! Whatever's happening there, I'm not sure. And then we end up in the new city, the new, like, neighborhood, which is here. Okay. Lovely. So that's good. I'm going to now remove this, because we don't need it anymore. With a reminder that we are going to place a pink interchange. Or actually, you know what? Can I? I can't. Pink. Here we go. Pink. Then at least we can clear this up. Look at that. Okay, it almost looks like an eye, which is concerning. Collipops did... Oh, okay. You... On the call, I asked, did you make it? And you said yes. So... That's why. 280. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that would be quite nice. So just like arc here, arc here. We will have pedestrian zones, more stuff. Okay, a good start. The reserve will be here as well. I'm wondering whether this is... Oh, okay, wait. Something's gone wrong with this. This bit. Here we go, here we go. Like this. Okay, so we will have to connect the road so that it goes... Let me think. Let me see whether or not we actually wanted to curve this way now. Because I don't want an overly complicated intersection in case we sort of create more problems than it's worth. You made the route. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, like, you're designing stuff. Is that not the discussion we're having? Okay, there we go. Looking good. Oh, someone needs help. Alexina. Are we okay? Oh, apparently on the rooftop. Oh, we've got a medical helicopter. Where are we going though? We've got no hospitals or anything, do we? Oh, we're going to the fake block. So that's the... This is how the city is functioning right now, by the way. It's all sorts of fake, temporary blocks that don't actually exist. These things, do we see those? Just like, that's where your hospital is. Everyone fits inside that one small block. Oh dear. Kind of funny. And... we good? Oh, dispatched again. Where are you? Oh, okay. So what was that? Maybe they were transporting something else. I'm not sure. Okay. But we're gonna continue with this little city planning nonsense. City planning nonsense. Literally, this whole stream is for City Skylines and we're calling it nonsense. We'll continue with this right after this. Oh no, I messed it up. Oh well, you'll see this on... So once again, this is a relatively new thing we're doing. I will hopefully do it better eventually. But for those of you in the VOD, that's where I'm scheduling an ad break so that it doesn't interrupt like a mid-sentence sort of thing. For those of you who are watching live, that's what's happening. So I realize I still have to explain this because it's still a relatively new thing we're doing as well. So thank you very much for sticking with us. Now, we were working on our first new neighborhood since Cubby Cliff, which I guess is technically only our third neighborhood in this whole city. How many... Let me go to the playlist and look. We are... Where is it? 13 streams in, everyone. We've only done 3 towns, 3 neighborhoods. Oh, it's terrible. Okay, oh, something's broken here. Hold up. Let us fix this very quickly and then we'll continue. Is it this thing? See, there is one of these tools that is supposed to stop this whole not centering business. Unfortunately, it seems like I'm not activating the correct one. One of them, okay, so this square thing. That square thing makes it work, apparently. There. Problem solved. Next thing I'm considering is that if I do a road, because it would make sense as an access road, if I do a road like that, people are just gonna use it to kind of go through the town, which maybe is not a bad thing, actually. We'll think about it, but what I will add is plans for a park here. So more like a linear like connector. So roads can go there, park will go here. we could have maybe one in the middle of the two potential residential areas. Uh-oh. Like this. So that's kind of like a central green space. Blocks around it. We will connect it into this nature reserve thing. And then life will be good. Something can go here. I'm thinking a service building. And this will lead to a... Oh no, this is a road. Okay, so... That road... Let's work on this now. Because I thought that was going to be like an elevated train line or something, but apparently not. So let us do this road. Through here. Okay. It will have to go above the ground. Although actually, it's kind of already doing that. Right? And somehow connect there. Is that very steep? Oh, I'm not sure about that. Okay, but actually, wait, let's undo what we just did here. Actually, it would make sense to raise it a bit, because do we see how we had this train station that's really ridiculously tall? If the terrain kind of goes up a bit, which would be here, right? So let's say that the road around here is kind of a little bit raised, or at least this whole area is a little bit raised. We can have the road. 4% is still very high. Can we lower the road by any chance? Oh my gosh, look at it is so bumpy. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna hope that this... Oh, and it's still going... Oh, because we didn't change the road yet. Okay. No, that's fine, that's fine. Then, it's that regular steep. It's not like that steep that you said the other day. That very tall... It's actually more an optical illusion, but that bridge in Japan that looks ridiculously tall. Oh no, I've been using the wrong roads at the other side. Okay. There we go. Oh. Let's try again. It's still doing it. Why? Hold on, I think that's something I can solve manually. We can just do a bit of this sort of thing. There. Okay, you should be fine now, road. Enjoy. Right, so we've got... Oh, we've got an accident! What happened? Booker Weatherly going to school. My goodness. Just didn't want to go to school. Didn't do his homework. Oh, another one here. Nicole. Also going to school. These two just wanted a way out of class. But well parked, I will say. Very neat. You're blocking the road. So I'm glad that's like a... not a heavy use road. We've not been witnessing the actual crashes. Because that's been happening in... Where is it? Incident report. See, we've got so many accidents every hour or so. And yet, we don't get to see it happening. Because we're always building it somewhere that there's no people. So, like here. Like here. Okay. Well... It's fine. Okay, was this the... Where was the hidden... Oh no, it's here. Okay, so that's the underground one. That's underground number 1. Underground number 2 can be here. And... going to lower this. Uh-oh. Just so that we can connect it across. And this bridge level... level here. I thought I was building with the right road, but apparently not. So now I need to go around and upgrade everything, which is kind of annoying. And because... Oh, and all of it's gonna be like misaligned now. It's okay, we'll try our best. And the thing is, I might even have to upgrade these roads anyway. So I don't know if I should be bothering to do this now, but it's okay. Just delay everything else that we need to do, because it saves me from having to think creatively. Okay, that wasn't too difficult anyway. It's just these bits here and here. Okay. Oh, I know why it went wrong, because I was copying something that I didn't even like change it yet. I see. And then we have to upgrade all of this so that people don't just start parking randomly. That's the annoying thing about this game, is that by default, the parking roads are not part of your road, and so everyone will just start parking everywhere. All the way? Yes, all the way. All the way. Up to here as well. All of it. Okay, anything beyond this, I can't say much. And here. Oh, but this road's completely different. Hold up. Change you to this. Oh, maybe we should use trams here. I haven't decided. Like, I haven't thought to use it anywhere. Oh no, are you not turning into a bridge? Oh no, okay, that's fine, we won't use that. I'll fix that myself later, because that's gonna mess everything up. So, that's the entire area. Can I just very quickly... where are those service blocks? Actually, wait, before we do that, let's save again. Saving here, and then... service blocks, please. Or not even service blocks. Just... residential blocks? There. Can you... residential block, high density. Oh. We'll place some of you here for a start. Just to allow the game to function a bit and like have people here. Then I'm also gonna do a... office block. 3 of those, maybe one big one. Okay. So that should start spawning. Uh-oh. High rent. Why? Higher zone density. Rent. Land value rate. Okay, this is new. I don't know where this bit came from. Is mixed use, rent per renter. That's fine. You will just have to deal with high rent in a terrible area. That's okay. So at least, I want to see some cars come in is my main thing. Oh, actually, this area is poorly connected to the highway because like you have to go either through Cubby Cliff and then drive here to get to here, or go from here and then drive the entire way. Okay, something to consider there. Yeah, I will have to... That may not be very good for traffic, but if we make it so that everyone has to use the train, which they won't, knowing them, it might be okay. Okay, then bringing in the whole bridges and ports thing and prep work for that, right? I want to eventually have the... maybe a calling point for the ferry... Let me think. Okay, so the lifestyle pier area, definitely there will be a calling point here. I don't know which side of it we'll have it on, but there'll be one here. We can have one. It would make sense to have one here, so I'm gonna do, let's say that. And then a calling point here. with that other station. So that would be 3 stops. I don't know that I want to put one more here because it might slow down the ferry a bit too much. And then... Oh, actually, maybe the lifestyle pier shouldn't have a ferry. Because the idea is you want an easy way to go from this side of the city to this side. And so we could put a point here. And so it's like you start here, you go over here, here, and... eventually end here? I don't know. I don't live in a place that uses this sort of ferry system. Even though apparently our city center here in Singapore was supposed to have it. Hello AJ, welcome in. This is the I know. I dragged myself out of Minecraft to revisit City Skylines. But I was so tempted. The thing is, I am not ready to build in Minecraft on stream. And so that's why we're not streaming it. Have you been playing? Have you been gathering stuff? I saw that you are reserving a piece of land very, very far away from us. General... Oh, yes. Okay, wait. This works. So I'm excited to see what you build with it. Here we go. Oh, was that Uncaptain and not you? Or did I misread it? I thought it was you. Oh. Sorry, I saw the A and I was just like, oh, look at AJ. She's given up on her treehouse already. Okay, Uncaptain. My mistake. Oh, we've got... Where did they come from? Oh, I should have paid attention. Hold up. We're gonna have to look at this. Okay, hi Wooden Rose, welcome in. Welcome to a new part of town. By the way, we are seeking names. We're seeking names for new neighborhoods. Specifically this one. Where are they coming from? Does anyone see where okay, they're coming from... They're coming from this exit, actually. Or they're coming from here and then turning here. Do I have that road thing? Hi, D-pad! Welcome in as well. Sorry, I'm just like trying to figure out where... how people are traveling. And I don't know that I have a tool for that. Okay, but everyone is coming in through here, it seems. I cannot tell. This is another way to access the road. I guess you can come by here and then turn in here. Okay. Captain and AJ. All I saw was the A, is what I will say. You have to finish your treehouse, but you have started trying to get a blue X. Ooh. So far, I've only found a pink one. I think what I will do for my build, because I've been weighing between build floating islands or do a jungle treehouse. And so my decision as of now is that I'm probably gonna use this first build as the floating island project, and then do the jungle one either after I get bored of the floating islands or on whatever the next Minecraft thing I ever do is. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now when it comes to plans. A friend let his son play this as in City Skylines? I've never seen anyone do that. Not in my how many years? 10 years of playing this game. Has that even crossed my mind once? Oh dear. Okay, but at least they're interacting with this game, I guess. Right, then we shall do 2-lane road. Yeah, or actually I'm not sure if I should make it a 2-lane road. Maybe it should be a... Where is it? I'm losing track of my city, everyone. I don't remember what's in it. See, what's this road? This road is a bus-only lane. Oh, maybe I should have done that. How annoying am I gonna make it for myself if I use this road as a way to say like... Okay, so... Bus lane here. Oh, and it's still doing the, like, bridge thing. I am not Raimanora. If she said it, then I'd be suspicious. Okay, so road goes in. There will be... just for Granny. This will be Granny's roundabout, or cul-de-sac apparently. Here, and then kind of the road will extend and do its own thing. But the bus road will continue here. We will... I wonder if this is gonna be too complicated, because then we're gonna have a bus interchange underground, is my thinking. Will it work? Oh wait, something's gone wrong because I've... This tool thing is a bit annoying sometimes. Here we go. Okay, trying again. There. So bus goes underground. There will be a bus interchange here somehow. I don't know how it's gonna work. I'll probably have to do a sunken one. But then they can come out the other side. Potentially there. Ooh. I'll have to workshop this a bit because this might be a very complicated situation. There's also people U-turning for some reason. Why are we doing this? Stop it. Okay. Then I'm just thinking from here, to have a bit of this. So that's sort of like pedestrian area, then the buildings kind of cut off there. So if I bring in, so we're gonna do residential, gonna plan this out. Have I used this building? I've not, right? This is gonna be the tricky thing about starting to expand, is that at some point I am going to run out of buildings just because of the limitations. Although there have been new buildings, some new buildings in the Netherlands collection. Unfortunately, none of them are high-rise, so it's not really affecting what I'm doing right now, but that's still something. Okay, then let's lower this. So, good luck to anyone who is living on that ground floor balcony when it comes to security. Oh, who has died? Oh, it's Jaden. That makes sense. Hello, Jaden. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. How are we doing? Have we conceded to the X being actually quite difficult to find? Oh my gosh. No, I had the same first impression that when I saw that that was the sign. I was like, oh, okay. Is there no other item that starts with X in this game? Turns out there really isn't. James just doesn't have that in his alphabet. Okay, so there. Then I would actually lower this as well. And how do we feel about this blue? Should I change it? What options do we have? Hold up, let me look through some Pinterest options. Oh, that's quite cool. Sorry, I don't have it shown on screen, but let's do a... that sort of green. That's quite nice, actually. This is quite close to our like brand color here, I guess, but it works. And can I change the building? Oh, I can't do this. You can't keep springing. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I sprung this upon myself because I was so undecided on what to play today. And then I was sitting in this game, thinking about it, and I was just like, I can't wait until my usual stream time, because then I'm just gonna get so, like, tired and just not want to stream. And so I was just like, committing to it, we will do it now. Oh, this is a very nice building, the brick. The use of brick. Oh, should I replace it instead? Also, by the way, for those of you who are just joining us, I am currently on the search to have a name for this neighborhood. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, wait, we'll have to find which one's green. Okay, green's not working in this building specifically. I'll place you somewhere else. You know what? I don't want these white buildings. They're kind of boring. I'm gonna put you somewhere else. Bring this in. Without the ghastly green here. And gonna do a sort of cream there. Okay, this looks kind of cool. Oh, yes, and there's like different variants of this as well. Okay, we'll work with this. Okay. Heat map. Oh, can I actually like make a humble request to anyone who is in the closed beta? I have one thing I would like to test before the update releases. Just more for selfish reasons. I kind of want to use it in my creative world. But is anyone able to test whether a train can go underneath a pergola? I forgot which one we decided on is the correct pronunciation. Pergola. Yeah, if anyone's able to do that, I would really appreciate it. Cause I saw something about how it can't something can't go under bridges, and now I'm concerned. And all I need is for it to go above. Like if for it to go under pergola and we're fine. I need a name. What is the characteristic of this neighborhood? It is on the fringe of the big city. So big city is here. There is also another big city here. So it's smack in the middle. So it's high rise, quite dense. I would say expensive neighborhood. Yeah. So the previous one we had was Cubby Cliff. For some reason, named after this thing that looks like a bear. So it can, but it clips a bit. Okay, amazing. That's fine. The clipping's fine. So I will test my... Because we have the Ute barn from my... Oh, many taxis. Everyone's moving in. I will be testing that when the update drops, I guess. So stay tuned when we next play Dinkum. 5 years from now, based on my once-a-week schedule. Could put it on stilts. What? The pergo... Oh, but see, that would... Ideally, I would rather not do that because of the fact that I've already built most of it. Don't really want to have to rebuild everything again. Is there a smaller version? There is the smaller version of this building, right? This one. Okay, wait. We need to get the correct version of this. Not this. Which one is it? This. No. Oh, I've lost the building. This one. Okay. There we go. So that kind of... Yeah, that's better. So a little corner thing. So the buildings kind of go that way, and then there will be a pathway in the middle. Fancy pants? Pensu... I think if we did a Japanese town, that would make sense. I think for Taiwanese city, Pensu doesn't quite work. I mean, technically, there is Japanese history involved with Taiwan, but nah. Fen saloons? Fen saloons. So far we've got Darsov, Perlu, Rickrack. I'm gonna write these down at least, so that we remember them. Fan saloons. What else do we... Any other suggestions? Let us know. I'm actually gonna rotate it to be this way around instead. I think that works better. Here we go. There. You once lived in a building like that. Which one? Like these? That's good. Why are y'all walking? You live... People? Oh, I see. Everyone's parking their car. No. We will not have that. No parking of cars. Stop it. Everyone, stop parking your cars. Stop it. Stop. Stop. I do realize though, there is no actual way to travel in from out of town without driving. I haven't connected an actual option. Okay, this is purely for functionality. It's gonna look terrible for now. Where is our train connections to the outside world? Passenger rail. Okay, we've got one there. I am going to double train track. Where does our line stop? It stops there. Okay, you'll have to change to this line, I guess. Turn it around here. This way. We'll stay elevated just to make life easier. You will go... Where's the train track? Does anyone see the train track? Is that the train track? No. That's the train track. Okay. So we'll go along this stretch. And then... I know. That's why we're gonna provide them with a train track. An option to come in by rail. And it'll be fine. See, this is not as sensitive as the vanilla series I'm doing, where I actually am placing garages everywhere. See, so we've got two options here. One is gonna be... Oh, actually, I don't even need to extend the existing rail line. So they'll just interchange. One will be up here, coming from Lake Wylie. And then the other one, I hope this connects. We shall see. Goes to... Oh, it does. Chepstow. Chepstow is going to come in from here as well. And so, we actually have a functional reason to have our rail line like this as well. So have fun, all of you new residents. We have provided options for you. You shall no longer park in our city. Don't do it. Okay. Diesel 2x4 multiple car unit. What does that mean? I'm going to do a 6-segment passenger train. What's this? TO Voyager. Is that new? Which one of you is the TU... This thing? What are you? Okay, I mean, you look exactly the same. So I'm just gonna use the other one. Can your train tracks cross over? They can. And we are working with infinite money. So, oh my gosh, people, what are you doing? Are you gonna reverse back? Where are you going? Your train... I think there's no way for them to turn back, that's why. Okay, this one's gonna go to the correct area, and then we'll hopefully have... Oh, wait, okay, no, they can interchange with each other. Maybe you need to set high parking. I do. It's also because we're playing a little bit different from how the game should be played. I'm trying to just not have parking anywhere except places I've already built. So the game will still spawn citizens as though they're, like, I'm building with parking in mind. But that's not really what I want to do in the city. So it's a bit weird in that respect. And we will work around it. So yeah, but eventually, as I build up neighborhoods, there are like little parking spots, and then I'll force most people to take the train. Okay, let's see if this actually makes a difference. Oh, where did you go? Are you gonna come back? There we go. We've got a grand total of 2 people taking the train, everyone. How useful. How amazing. It might take some time for them to actually ferry passengers. No, both of them have got no... Oh dear. Okay, it might take some time maybe. Chepstow has 2 passengers. Oh, and they can take the taxi as well. The other thing I'm gonna do maybe is oh, but I kind of don't want to because the game tends to overcompensate on the number of buses. I was gonna say just put some buses to these cities and then it'll be fine. It's okay. Citizens will have to deal with it. We are a developing city with... What are you complaining about? No vehicles. Okay, expand yourself, expand. Can I? Oh my gosh, I can't even add another one. Depots, please. It's lots of prep work today, I feel, before we are even able to build anything. Medium. Small, okay, that's fine. There. And then just link up. Serve the city. Thank you. Off you go. Spawn things. There, amazing. Go. Okay, serve people. Now, that should help with new people coming in. Where was I working on here? Okay. So over here, we can continue with our blocks, which I'm gonna say... Oh, we've got... Oh, ambulance. Many fun things already happening in this city. Okay. Then we'll have this area. Okay, oh. I always wonder when that sound effect plays, we should have like an item so that we know what gets spawned. But thank you for the random. Yeah, what should... Is there a way... I'll probably get sued by the lovely folks at Kirby Land and Yoshi Island, but yeah, that could be something that we do. I don't know how I would do it. Also, remember how we were supposed to reserve cycling lanes? Given that I've seen how... Actually, let me show it. Because that was part of an update that they were explaining about. Bridges. Official information and announcements. Here we go. Okay, so... No idea which window capture I'm on anymore. There's too many here. Now... Oh, why is it so big? Transform... Fit screen. Ta-da! So, here we go. This is an early look at how bicycles are being implemented in the game. It seems like it's roadside cycling lanes, which is not quite how we're designing it here. So, however, they do kind of explain it after that, where it is... where is it? Dedicated bicycle lanes and paths. So... Cyclists choose dedicated lanes even if the route is a little longer. Standalone bicycle paths. See, so we have this. So I'm assuming that I can do it the way that I'm currently doing it in this city, which is, if I go over to Cubby Cliff, see, we laid out like a spare space in our layouts for the city to have the bicycles. So I'm hoping, uh-oh, I don't remember which one I used. I'm hoping that functionally that's how the game's gonna use it. Because if it does, that means what we reserved made sense, essentially. Okay, so in that case, here, I do need to leave space for this path. So just for visualization, there. Okay, so we've got that, which does mean this is too close to that path, because what you do want is a sort of... actually wait, this one can align with the existing paths. Yes, go ambulance, I don't know who you're saving. Then we can have a second layer that is like an inner path that is built as part of the development. So that could be... I don't remember how I did this. Every time I come back to doing this, I get confused because I can't remember what we did last time. sidewalk. Right? Oh, actually, I'm gonna do... First of all, color is wrong for the building we have in mind. Let's do something that's like... brick color. None of these look like they belong with this building. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. We've used it before. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Then we disable the buildings. And we... Can I rotate, please? Here. There, so that's the point. Maybe the ambulance is trying to save your dignity. I'll let them know that they can actually stand down. Welcome back, Azzy, with the caps lock. Here we go. Okay, so that's the plan. So cycling lane, roadside, like paths for actual buildings, and so that should be enough space that we're leaving to facilitate all of that. Because again, keeping in mind that this is a denser part of the city, I can't just like spread everything out too much. Hello, GG! You forgot. That's okay. It's not our usual stream day. Not our usual stream time either. So that's okay. Have you been I saw a little tunnel, GG, in the nether that said, please do not access. Building in progress. I'm hoping that is the build you were working on that you eventually found. Fingers crossed that it actually is. Okay, I'm going to do this and like repeat what I just did on that side here, because I need to make sure that it is sufficient in space. Although... yeah, let's just make sure that just across the board there is enough space for everything. Because the one thing that bugs me in Singapore is that cycling lanes were definitely an afterthought, and now they're trying to like do the whole, oh, we're gonna build all the cycling lanes now, and they're doing such a bad job of it where they just like they paint an existing pedestrian path red and call that a cycling lane, and then there's no kind of divider between the pedestrian side and the cycling side, and then everyone just like collides into each other. People are walking on the cycling lanes. It's just it's terrible. But hey, if it fits their we've built 1,000 kilometers of paths criteria, they've done it. Okay, everyone saying hello. Hello, hello. Okay, tell me something interesting that has happened in the last week for all of you. Whether it's in a game, whether it's in real life. Mine has definitely been that like Minecraft building thing that we've been. It's been so nice to rediscover not just Minecraft, but playing on a Minecraft multiplayer space where there's like different people on. I kind of had that, because when you're playing on a single player game, you don't really have that situation or phenomenon of coming into a game and then seeing it change. And I had that day because we have Amanda on the server who is Ylaw, and she actually built the paths leading to my base, which I was like never gonna get around to anyway. And so I came in and I saw it all built and I was like, oh wow, amazing. So that was quite lovely to have. And then just seeing everyone working on their builds as well has been very lovely. Okay, oh, actually, so this would have to be lower, because I just feel like it's very weird if it's that way. Yes. Okay, this way. Whoever that is, right? Is it this person who streams Dinkum and... Okay, wait, I need to be more specific. What do you stream that I don't? Slime Rancher 2. That's the only thing I can think of. You got a kitten? How is the kitten? It was so lovely to just like hear it meow the entire time. Just like scream and all of that. These are too similar in height. I think this might go down some more. 2 more floors maybe. There we go. Essentially, we're trying to like spread out the height so that they look kind of stacked with each other. You keep falling off a tree for a few days. You saw a kookaburra fly through a car wash. Did it get washed? Is it clean? You peed off a friend because you got a shiny Pokemon before. Oh my gosh. Like on the Switch kind of Pokemon or Pokemon Go or something? Oh, actually. Sorry, saving again. I am gonna have to smooth out the turns here because I'm realizing this is a very sharp turn. That's not what we want here. Given that apparently all our citizens are having many accidents. Not that I'm witnessing any of them. So if they need me as evidence in court, I'm sorry, it's not happening. Oh, what's... Oh? Oh, it's going this way. Oh, that's weird. Okay, wait. That was a very weird intersection. Hello, Misty. Good morning. How are we feeling? I hope we're feeling better. Saw that you were starting streams again, so I'm crossing my fingers that everything's okay. But yes, welcome back to City Skylines. Oh my gosh, what's happening here? This junction... Hold up. This junction's not going great. Like, what is this? Why is it all the way here? It's this way. And then this is this way? Okay. We solved it. I should be fine. So we do this, and then I'm gonna connect this back up. Okay. Pokemon Legends. Oh, okay. Is it like a normal style Pokemon? Or... I've not played Pokemon properly since Emerald. Like, it's the one and only Pokemon I've ever played, and I can't play anything else because it's not the same graphics. Like, something about it not being that 3D, very simple sprites with all the excess animations, it's just not doing it for me. I can't play until it goes back to that. And given that they do that with Legend of Zelda, where there's like two different distinctive styles of Zeldas, like the games, I kind of wish they did that with Pokemon as well. Here we go. Okay, it's a nicer intersection. That's good. Right. Z to A, you're not awake. Wait, oh, it's Z to A. Wait, what does it mean? I'm so confused. Oh, actually. I'm not thinking this through very well, am I? Wait, let me think. So, let's assume Park Connector goes this way as well, right? That leads to here. And then, I don't know, somehow that links to each other. So we've got that here. Right, so this whole area will be one zone. This whole area is one zone. This part, not sure yet. Shall see. This is entire zone in itself, I think. Although... Sorry, we're at an early stage of a new neighborhood, so it's all very kind of stumbly at the moment as to what the plans are. I don't really have an idea of what we're doing. But we've got this central park. There's gonna be buildings, there's gonna be more buildings, and then more buildings. It's not turn-based. Oh, okay. Interesting. You've been addicted to Pal World. I saw you were trying to get some kind of like what's that knockoff Pikachu thing called? Let me go back to your channel and see. I saw it in your thumbnail. Where is it? Oh wait, no. Is it a video that you've been doing? I saw it somewhere. I don't see it at the moment. Or is it because you're doing one of those like where you're... Oh, here we go. I thought breeding would be easy. That one. I think it was there as the name originally. But yeah. It doesn't have PvP. How does that work then? I have this question about Minecraft, like all the spin-off Minecrafts as well, is that I don't really understand how it works. Well, except Minecraft Story Mode, which, if you enjoyed that, we're gonna be revisiting episode 2 I think next week is when the original game released. So there we go. I quite like this actually, because as we build the tall ones around here, it almost creates a little kind of distinctive skyline for this section. So if you're viewing from Big City in the future, like here, there is going to be this view, which is quite nice. And then, just to summarize again for those of you who are joining us, so this is fringe of Big City. We've got a city center here that's going to have an underground subway interchange, 2 lines, the yellow and the pink lines. This section is going to be the town center with a park here that leads to all the areas. So like here, here, oh, we have not linked it this way. Eventually it'll lead here. Then over here, we've got a little dip area that will become an entertainment place. So like a boardwalk pier sort of thing. Restaurants, leisure, park. And it will eventually lead to this site, which is another big city area. So that's what we've planned so far. And there will be water transport options as per the upcoming DLC for City Skylines 2, which is bridges and ports. So that's what we've done so far. Yeah. hope that catches you up. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, we are still trying to decide on a niche for this neighborhood because I'm hoping that every neighborhood has its own kind of specialty in terms of maybe one focuses on like music. So Cubby Cliff has the Academy of Music, and then we've got, I don't know, this area. Oh, it is apparently time for random, yes. No, I'm scattered too today, honestly. It's just, I don't feel like physically, I feel like I'm mostly recovered from being unwell, but then I feel like I'm also still kind of a bit zoned out. So there is kind of those two feelings at the moment. Okay. But yeah, so I'm thinking this section, some kind of flagship thing. Like, it could be a biotech building, it could be some kind of office that is a specialty office. Throw your thoughts in, it could be like Montai's version of Apple, something like that. This side's gonna be like a commercial street, so like a high street. Right, so let's do like flagship offices. This side's gonna be a commercial street. And then this bit is gonna be fancy high-rises, so like luxury high-rise. Except maybe minus this bit. So I don't know what's gonna go in that tiny square, maybe a school. Luxury high-rises. Okay, so that's the town center essentially. Not quite sure how I feel about the luxury high-rises, because I'm a bit like, oh, that's a bit, like, exclusive. But, well, they do need to exist in the city and they need to go somewhere. So, I guess here it is. And then this side can be... So we'll go, let's say, up to here. This side's gonna be a housing, like a housing block. Another housing block. And, well, I'm undecided on this bit, but let's just say more housing here. Okay, our reserve plot has been eaten up a bit by our plans so far, so I'm going to adjust this plot zone. Then we've got housing here at the moment, and yeah, that's actually pretty much the entire space. So we've got this bit as well to do with, which we will, like, this part's gonna be its own thing to plan out in itself. We've got, that's one housing estate. This is another housing estate. We need to decide where to put schools and stuff. Like, right now, all I'm doing is kind of like housing estate here, housing estate there, whereas you need more than that, I feel. So, let's see. Like this. Okay, so that's actually generally the neighborhood plan. Oh, there's gonna be something here as well, I guess. Oh, but that's gonna be under... that could be a park. Not the most productive city planning, I feel. Like, everything just houses and parks and leisure. So... oh well. It's okay. These... We'll just say that the city is doing so well that they don't have to care about those things. It's fine. See. Me too. Wait, what do you say, Jaden? Like, what were we talking about? Was it the sickness thing? Sorry, I forgot the context that led to that, like you saying that. Okay. There will also be... I don't know. Okay, I need to experiment with this a bit. Let me save this so that we can try a bit of waterfront terraforming. Because I don't really know how it works, to be honest. Hydrate. Oh, actually, good call. Yes, let's do that. Thank you for the reminder. Amazing. Okay. So... actually, you know what? Since we already took that hydrate break, let me just do it quick. We'll be right back, for those of you on the VOD. And then when we come back, I will continue trying to terraform this bit. So, we'll be right back. Okay, it worked well this time. Good. I think the sound's still a bit off. Like, the music fades the wrong way. Can you tell? I've not had time to like work on anything. But welcome back. So, we are gonna continue here working on a waterfront park thing. So it's gonna be slightly lower than the actual houses, which is gonna be quite a cool look actually. But I do need to like figure out how to do this. So we're gonna start with... let's start with terrain that's about this height. I'm mindful that I don't want it to be too low because like it'll just get flooded. So let's say about here. So just sort of like this. And it can just keep going, keep going. Maybe at this point, it links into this area and then we soften it so that it continues on higher ground. Or maybe not. Maybe not, I'm not sure. But yeah, you get what I mean. Like, so there's the path that goes along here. You'll have all of this. And if I do this, so let me just flatten a bit of this. And what is fully functioning? I'm not sure. I've never experienced it myself. Then let's do some mixed commercial, because I can use some of these fancier buildings that aren't available in the high rise. Does the Netherlands pack come with any of these? They do not. Okay. Oh, this is quite... yes! Where did this come from? Oh, I've never used these. Okay, we're using these. See, this is perfect. Right. So... this sort of housing along the water... oh, that's quite nice. Okay, we're working with this. So you've got the lower ones at the front. And then, what buildings work with... do you work? You're actually a signature building, I think. But you do sort of... oh... let me think. No, it doesn't match. Doesn't match. Unless we don't combine it, like we have it as a separate building. So behind here, it's sort of a pedestrian walkway. Then the building on top. And maybe if I copy this color... oh, and it can't accept colors. Okay, maybe if it's... maybe if this is white. Like full on white. Copy. Paste. There we go. So this sort of thing. So you've got the housing right at the fringes of the waterfront. You maybe have your own private gardens over here, and then from down here, you can kind of walk along the park. It's still kind of separated enough that you get a different experience. So that's sort of the idea of this area, right? So we'll have this sort of housing staggering up. That's actually quite cool, because you've got the low buildings, then like the slightly taller buildings, the flagship buildings in the middle here, and then it kind of continues on into... Look at that! From I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this area to there's actually sort of an idea. See, this is just proof of what I said right at the start, which is all you need to do is start. Like, place something down, and then it will come together. Like, does anyone else have this? The whole resistance from that first step in anything you create. Like, first stroke of a pen, first, like, brush of something. I feel like... I was talking about this earlier, I feel like I have to deal with that a lot. The whole, like, resistance of starting, but once I start, it's fine. If you feel that way, if that happens to you too, let me know so that I know that I'm not the weird one. Okay, but yeah, so, which path do we prefer? I like this one, we're gonna use this. Okay. Then... Oh! See, this almost feels very... And I've never been there, but I would imagine this is what California has a lot of, like LA or something. This sort of kind of... Or even Miami, maybe. You've got, like, next to the beach, you've got these shop buildings, and right next to it, there's kind of a stretch of shopping that you can do. That's what I imagine it being. I'm probably wrong. But, yeah. But, speaking of, even though we've got these lovely buildings, it's not... The shopping is not quite... Oh, but those are also the wrong vibes. You're definitely the... As is the weird one. Is it because you don't have that problem? Ooh, what modern building can we fit here? Oh, there's actually so many more we could use in this area. Oh my... Okay, hold up. Modern Mix 2, Modern Mix 1. Is there like an alternative version of this? There is not. Okay. Oh no, wait. This is the one. Yes. See, so many of these shop builds. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, I will find something to place underneath, oh gosh, that area to create shops. I'm thinking that something... One of these buildings, if I lower it down, should be able to create that effect of a shop. But right now, I can't... I don't feel any of these are gonna... Oh, actually... These... No, these are too big. I feel like we've explored these before in the other neighborhood. So... Don't want to spend too long focusing on these. Okay, maybe, yeah, we'll just do some of these kind of like shopfront stuff. That's fine. So, there'll be that. Then you've got... Let's move the trees. Sorry, trees. We'll eventually house you somewhere else. But, so, you've got those. We'll do a doubling up of the building. Maybe not double up, maybe a... Once you're hyper-focused, I can't stop. I would lean towards that as well, but the problem is, if I haven't reached that hyper-focused place, then I struggle, you know? So maybe we are just all the same. Maybe we're all weird. I think that's the conclusion. We're all weird. It's fine. Okay, 2 buildings like this. Shopping street. Then behind here, there will be a little section for parking, let's say. Oh, I've not used parking roads in so long. Do I even have parking roads? Do they exist in this game? When it comes to the modded side of things. Custom alley. Here? Parking spaces? Uh-oh. I don't know where it's under for the not... Like... Oh, here it is. Okay. This one. So you've got maybe parking spaces here. Just like that. Okay, then more... tall? Not tall? Undecided. More buildings, basically. Just more. It's all buildings. That's all we're doing. Let's look at the European ones. I always forget because the game always just like doesn't select it. Oh. Okay. Oh. Tall buildings, fancy buildings. You can have one tall building? Are they too tall? What's this? 4x4. Okay, I don't mind one tall building versus the backdrop here because it kind of brings in some interest. Just not too many. So this will be the one building that's taller than the things behind it. How about that? You wish you could hyperfocus, you always get distracted, bored, or tired before you can lock in. No, that's me too though. That just means you haven't reached hyperfocusing. Hello Riley, welcome in. Oh, actually, were we talking about trains? I forgot about that. But yes, welcome. This is a different kind of trains. These are underground trains, which, oh, is that a thing in Dinkum? Not yet, I think. Okay, wait, let's catch up. There was trains like the train update for Dinkum. Who has like tried it? For those of you who have the closed beta access, are we excited for it? Are we more excited for the trains or for the husbandry? Which is a term I've never heard of, by the way, until Rai put it on her stream actually. Yeah. Never heard of that term. Okay. Granny's gonna be so happy. I'm using roundabouts in this area. Let me extend the road a bit more, then we'll add our roundabout. Oops. This. Why are you not on the ground? Here we go. Then we will use one of the single lane roads in Kirby Cliff. This one. 2-lane roads. Sorry, not single lane. Like it's always so confusing because to me, I count it as in like per direction. But apparently the way that it's defined in transport terms is considering both directions. And it's just very confusing. Okay, here we go. There. So, does it need a roundabout actually? Oh no, maybe we aren't doing a granny thing. Because I kind of want the bus to go through the... Oh no. Okay, sorry Granny, I think it's not happening. You love both? That's the right answer actually, if James is listening. Rai is more excited for the husbandry. That is the wrong answer, Rai, in case James... No, I mean that's fair. I'm excited for the trains, but I have thoughts about how it turns, is what I will say. Even though I don't have access to the closed beta, I've seen it, and I'm not sure about the turning. I hope there can eventually be a larger radius corner, because I'm mindful right now that it's the way it is because it's like fitting in the same number of blocks, right? But if there's a larger train piece, like when you're using actual model trains, right? When you buy parts, there are different sizes of curves. I think that concept can be applied eventually, and maybe that will work better. But hey, we have trains, and that's all that matters. Okay. You're gonna have to rebuild part of your island for the trains. I am cautiously optimistic that I don't have to rebuild my island for the trains. And I say this as my creative island, not the survival one we've been doing. Not that I've built anything on that one. That one's been taking too long. Oh my gosh. Because when I started building that creative island, back when it wasn't creative, I built this underground fake train system for the youths to drive on. And apparently, trains run under pergolas. And so, if they actually do, all I have to do is add the tracks to my underground system, and then the trains will run. So, we shall see when the game comes out whether that's a thing. But I'll be very excited if it is. Okay, there we go. So, this is actually, yeah, working out quite well. So we've got the cars, yes, they can go one more round, I think. Like one more section, that's fine. Oops. One more section, and then maybe this is where I'll have to terraform it a bit more, I think. My question then becomes, where does the bus go if we keep going? Because as you can see, if we stop here and there's a cul-de-sac, there. Like, what does the bus do? Does it just turn back? Which will be a very useless bus line, I feel. Maybe. What the bus can do is... This is where I need to exercise a bit of creativity. Creativity, it says. How funny. Okay, just temporarily. The bus line can go this way. So it continues over here, and then it kind of serves this part of town as well. There we go. Problem solved. Wait, what eggs? What? Gonna be useful for rounding out those moo eggs. Oh, okay. So can someone also summarize, with the trap thing that has changed, right? I'm aware that it is no longer gonna automatically spawn, but what happens if you just leave the trap there? Like, does it just stay there but not trap anything? Or, like, how has it changed? Okay, hold up. Sorry, what I'm gonna do instead, I'm gonna extend that, because I didn't like how it's... Oh! Look at Pearl Street! Okay, wait. There has to be a way to fix that. Oh my god. It's okay. We'll live with that. It's okay. We don't need to know that Pearl Street is in fact Pearl Street. Like rhyme doing text. Wait. Can I? No, I think that's just the nature of... Okay, we sort of solved it. There we go. Could be a lot worse. There. Then we put that bus route back. There we go. So the bus can kind of do its own thing. So amazing. We have several bus depots like what like where you used to live in London. Usually with a train station, hospital, shopping center. Yes, so mine is gonna be underground in theory here with the train interchange. So it's gonna be a very advanced situation to build, which is why I'm not doing it today, because that's too much work for a start. But eventually, the bus depot and everything will be here. Underground. Will it work? We will never know. The trap stays, animals can break out of them. So they just don't... Oh, as in, so has what changed be that you have to throw it onto the pad for it to go up? Is that what has changed? Meaning, like, you can still place it next to the trap, but it does nothing? So I haven't really looked into specifically how it has changed. I'm aware that it's no longer gonna function the same way. Narrow key with pedestrian path. Narrow key with pedestrian path. Narrow key with pedestrian path. Smooth concrete. Oh, this was the one that I was like, I could never figure out how to use it properly. Yeah, see, it doesn't stay as a key. How do you... Okay, wait. So if we unterraform these bits like that, does that turn into a key? Let's see. No? No? Key. There we go. Okay. I know that looks a bit more industrial, but I prefer that there is some kind of texture to it, so I'm gonna use this one actually. You have to throw the end. Ah, okay, I see. Yeah, that I understand now. Okay. I don't know why my brain didn't really process like the implication of it doesn't auto-send anymore and understanding how it actually works. So now it makes sense. Now that makes sense. Oh, wrong. This. There. This way round. So that's our waterfront kind of park walkway thing. And I really hope that this terrain actually levels out. Oh, sorry for the bumping. That was quite bumpy. You're regretting teaching your cat to give her paw for treats? Oh no! Imagine if that was a requirement for humans. It's like, you go to McDonald's, and just like, that's how you place an order. You just go up to, at least now there are actual machines, so that's fine. But imagine, you have to like go up to the counter stuff and be like, I want food. Then give paw. Be quite ridiculous. Oh, actually oh, okay, that's fine. I was almost gonna say something's gone weird. Okay. So that's fine. And bridge for here. Oh, look at all the people. I didn't even pay attention to this bit. Look at all the people using the subway. Look at all of these people. Does that mean my subway has been... Oh! 50 people. 50 people taking the subway. Hold up. Where's our train? My gosh, we actually have a functioning rail line. Where is it? Alright. 6 people. We're gonna... Oh, wrong way. Hold up. Stop. Pause. We need to witness this moment. Okay. This one. Right? We're going this way. Okay. Here we go, everyone. We're on the train with 7 passengers. What a profitable line we're running. Oh! I should name something after this sound. What, random? Randomia. Nah, not in Montai. Maybe our Vanilla City. Montai needs to be the formal, serious one that actually has professional names. By the way, we're coming towards the end of our naming proposal scheme. So, currently we have 5 different names. Darsov, Perlew, Rick Rack, Fan Saloons, and... Well, I'm gonna go with Pensu, because that's all you typed. So if anyone wants to get their suggestions in for our current neighborhood that we're working on, look at that! 82 passengers! Everyone's running for the train. They were expecting a longer train. They didn't realize that it would stop there. They're running. Look at all these people run. Okay. But yes, so we're gonna hold the poll very shortly, and then we'll decide. What should this area be called? Once again, it still looks a bit like an eye with hands and legs. My gosh. Or whatever the random sound was. Skyfest celebrations? I don't know what that sound's actually called. You love your subway going through several... I know! I don't know why! It's in land! And it's still like going through I don't know, it doesn't make sense, but anyway. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. But oh well. You vote Fan Saloons? Okay, we'll have a proper poll when we're ready. Kiwi, is that the name we're suggesting? Kiwi something. Okay, okay, I'll just leave it here because I'm also thinking what else to like plan here. So let me just look at it. It's it's a waterfront neighborhood. Although most of Montai is gonna be a waterfront neighborhood given that it's an island. Kiwi Gardens. Squidward. Kiwi Gardens. Kiwi Gardens sounds like a part of an actual neighborhood. As per like, let me think how could we make Kiwi more of like an entire neighborhood's name? Okay, or Kiwi Gardens can be somewhere else in the city when it comes around to it. So that kind of like solves the dilemma. Okay, what I'm gonna do, let's do poll. Let's end this one. Because apparently the Q&A just does nothing, as we've learned. Name this new neighborhood. So we've got, what did we shortlist? I'm just gonna use, because I do want the names to kind of fit with the whole Montai thing as well. So I'm gonna narrow it down to Hurliu. I'm leaving it as an option, but I might not keep the spelling of it. Hurliu and Fan Saloons. Okay, these are the two we're gonna go with. Okay. Darsoft was nice, but it feels a bit too European sounding, and so I was like, not sure. Like whether it fits the city we're going with. So yes, get your votes in while I decide what else to plan for this area. But I quite like it actually, because it's like that terrace kind of feel. You've got this as a main area, then like this is almost like a lower down area. And they have their own kind of vibes. This part will be a question mark, because I don't know what to do here. But everywhere else, I'm like, I have a sense of what we're gonna do. So that's good. Well, I say we have a sense. I don't actually know what's gonna go here. Pansy? 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 That sounds... I don't know, that sounds like pens, which sounds weird. Perler? I see someone swapping their vote, like, left and right. Okay, everyone. The naming of the neighborhood is currently having a Brexit. So, I'll leave it for one more minute, and then we'll see what happens from there. This cul-de-sac's actually maybe too big. Let's... with bushes. Oh, actually, yeah. Trees and... oh, nice. Okay, let's do that. Fancy pets. Oh! Oh, okay. Fancy pants. There is actually a place in Vietnam called Fancy Pan. It's like a mountain place. It's very lovely. It's closer to Hanoi than Ho Chi Minh. So that would be northern Vietnam. Fancy Pan. So but then would it make sense to call it that here? Maybe. Pansy. Can you change? I don't know, maybe there was just a delay on the like vote, but it kept bouncing between the two. Purlieu offense. Purlieu kind of would make, like, if it was like a pearl, P-E-R-L, but like, you know, a different spelling of it. Because it's kind of a fancy area, right? We've got luxury high-rises, we've got this sort of buildings, which would also probably be expensive to live in. Fan saloons, Purlieu. It's 50-50. I guess I have to be the deciding vote. Okay. We'll end that. Purlieu or Fan Saloons? Fan Saloons. Fan Saloon? Fan Saloon. Okay. If it's without the S, so it's like Purlieu or Fan Saloon. I wouldn't do Fan Saloons, because that sounds a bit like a... like, I don't know, like a balloon party or something. Purlieu or Fan Saloon? Purlieu or Fan Saloon? Okay, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna write this down. Purlieu. Fan Fan Saloon. It could be Fan Saloon, like SALOON. I'm not sure. Okay. One thing, like the next thing that I would like to get thoughts on is flagship offices. What kind of company would base their offices here? Come up with all sorts of random things. We'll see what we come up with. I don't know. I'm thinking like bioscience companies, tech companies, some kind of... It could be a... We don't have a media area right now, do we? This could be a media office. Like studios, TV studios could go here. That would be quite cool, actually. So, it's almost like you have... You know how the UK has a television centre? And stuff like that. And so it's like officers' residences. Next to it is the shopping malls. We could have that, the equivalent of that for Montai. It would make sense because it's not exactly in the center of any town specifically, but it's still... Actually, no. It is a good location because it's right in the middle of everything. So you can go this way for the main stuff, you can go this way for other things. Like, so reporting-wise and location-wise, it will be good. Amazon video game developers. Video game developers sounds interesting. It could be a mix. It could be like media, a digital media office or something. Pear Inc. Well, the easy option out of this is to just call it MTV. But that kind of sounds like that music channel. Oh my gosh, Jada just said the same thing. MBC? Like, so not NBC, but MBC. Montai Broadcasting Company. Channel M. Hello, Harina, welcome in. We're trying to decide what to call our digital media company of Montai City, who is gonna have their offices here. Let me see what other buildings I can place down that would fit the vibes. We definitely need a huge box-looking thing. Right, here's something that you could be building for us. Big box-looking thing for TV studios. That is... That actually is one. This one. And then we've got this. Oh no, that's more like a shopping mall. This one's another one that could be a TV studio. So that's almost like the Media City UK, you know? They've got all of the studios in one corner. Okay. Blizzard officers, oh my gosh. MBC exists. So does MTV. So there's like Mon TV, oh my gosh. Media Mont. Mont Media. Thank you for the random. Mont Media would be funny. Mont Media. 8 seconds, oh my gosh. Yeah, do we have a conclusion? Mont Media? Or do we just go with something that exists in real life and then just live with it? So... Okay, but those will be kind of like TV studios. I'm not sure about this box. So we need something a bit curvier to match with the tall buildings. And then that can be the like low down area. Ooh! What's this? Okay, it's too boxy, but that's interesting. Oh, Forum of the Arts. I haven't used that. Deep Oceanarium. If you can change color, I will use you. You cannot change color, okay. But it does fit the base of that building, I guess. Montai Broadcasting Network. MBN. MBN. Montai Media. Monty Media. Okay, hold on. Montai, let me write these two down. Broadcasting Network. So that's MBN. Then we've got Montai Media. Okay, there we go. It could be two different companies that kind of like franchise together and then they just belong in the same building area. That could be an option. Oh, some of the education buildings might be good for this use that I'm thinking of here. because they are kind of curvy. We definitely need a TV studio that would look like it can run a daytime show. Oh my, okay, that's too big. Although, actually, it kind of fits the space exactly. Oh, hold up. You know what? So this is actually the technical university. That fits exactly. We're going with this. We're going with this. Okay, that's the campus done. I'll just like move this building aside. Yeah, that works, that works. Oh, can I use both at the same time? I can't. Also, hi Alex, welcome in. Thank you so much for dropping a like. Okay, I'm gonna remove this building. We don't need this one anymore, now that we've got this entire giant thing. What would Montai's channel color would be that color, let's say, to represent the mountains and waterfronts and stuff. And maybe not like full on white, maybe a little bit off gray. Nah. What color is this? This color. Paste. There we go. It's not. There we go, there we go. Okay, yes. So all of this, that whole area, flagship officers, Media City, there. Media Mont. Media Montai, Media Mont. Okay. okay. That's it. That's at least some, like, a use case for this. So this entire area is the Media City. 2 studios, to me, is not enough. But that's okay. We'll just say that the studio can expand eventually. And we'll have it so that... yeah, so, I don't know, we can decorate this so that this becomes the space. The daytime TV show of Montai City can maybe be broadcasting live from this studio so it has a view of all of this. Or the waterfront, that's another idea, here. Yeah, so it's a bit like, oh, that would be a nice view, yes. It's like a certain British daytime TV show that used to have an actual view. MMC, Montai Media Company. Montai Media Co. Okay, there we go. So that's MMC. Montai Media Co. Unless they do reports on the roof. There is no natural disasters enabled, but technically, if we are basing the geography of a Taiwanese place, they do experience a lot of stuff. So, it wouldn't be out of the ordinary. But that's why they have, I don't know, they will have a spare studio or something. That's fine. You know what? Let's go slightly bluer. Just slightly. That's a bit too much. Like a tinge of blue. There we go. Is that too blue? I worry that's now too much. Wait. Too blue. Like, I just want a hint of it. There we go. Cool. So, that's gonna be the flagship offices for the area. Then we've got the high-rises, we've got the commercial street, and then that would be the entire thing. Amazing. Okay. I'm liking where this is going. So, basing off that, Perlu Fan Saloon. I'm leaning towards Perlu now as the neighborhood name, now that I've had some time to, like, just sit on it. But the decision has not been made yet. So, if anyone wants to lobby for a certain name, go for it. Then the commercial street. Okay. But yes, overall, I like where this is going. Very quickly before we wrap up for today, I want to clear up some space down here and see what leisure options we have, because we haven't really been exploring that so far. Gonna remove some of these trees. Okay, now, commercial low. Let's see. So there is a pack that had all sorts of leisure venue stuff. Here we go. Got Fleur de Dix. That is not what we need. Riverside Grill. That just looks like a normal building. Lobster Tail. Oh, this one looks quite cool. Then we've got Steakhouse. Okay, that doesn't fit this area. That doesn't fit this area. Canopy Cafe. This one side of it's very plain. So if we use the other side, then that's fine. So if that side maybe fits the... like the back of a mountain so that they can't see it. Then we've got the Gusto Gelato, which is also another building that I think will work. Apothecary? Whatever that is. Okay, this building's fine. They're all the very generic ones, I realize, but... hey ho, we have to work with... okay, Horizon Lounge seems to work. Eclipse Nightlife. So all the modern buildings, basically. Sunset Brewery. Oh, this one's nice. Oh, that would be cool. Like, just a brewery down in the mountains. Like, next to the mountains. Pinfall Palace. Is this like a bowling alley? Okay, we do need to reserve some things for, like, other places. Okay, so we'll use those buildings. Fan Saloon's better. It's a pants joke. Does anyone else agree? Does anyone else agree? The morning show with me? Nah, I can't. I wouldn't be awake to run a morning show. There's a reason why our streams are in the evening at 7 PM usually. And it's because, I wouldn't be awake. Okay, but that will be the... hold on, I'm just trying to like lay out the... that will be the buildings we're using. Then we go with a pot... oh, is it? Hold on, I'm gonna have to look at the actual description to see. Because that would be under... these ones, maybe? Oh, I've not been using any of these buildings. Leisure venues. Oh, what's this? Hold up. Placing some more. We have more options, everyone. The Dockyard Lounge Park might be useful for us. Leisure venue. Oh, more. Apex climbing. Sports Hub Pavilion. Oh, so many things. Game set match. Sports Park Complex. Okay, that's huge. That won't be fitting here. So there we know. We've got a modern art museum. Oh my gosh, so many things. Okay, well, other than the terrain, let's take a look. What's this? This is Game Set Match, a complete leisure experience with indoor and outdoor sports courts, mini golf, paddle courts, and a dining area. Okay, this one, you know what? Goes here, to this side of the lifestyle area. This one is Apex Climbing. Okay, it would make sense next to a mountain. It's like you have the training area and then you go up. This one is Giant Screen offering culinary delights. What do I feel about this building? Cuts to me being half asleep. Oh my gosh. I like the idea of this building, but probably somewhere else. So I'm going to reserve this for a different use case. I will stick with, what's this? Apex Climbing will stay. So that can be like higher up. Then there'll be a dip into the next area. What was this one? This one can be a waterfront. Whoa, what was that? What was that game? Waterfront stuff. Here we go. And if I just play this very quickly so that it all levels out. Amazing. So that is full on waterfront leisure. There we go. Oh, we probably want to protect that from the coast. Oh well, I mean, we'll see what kids do. They might be smart enough to actually realize that, hey, we shouldn't go past that area. That's okay. Oh, hold up. Aren't there piers in this game? There are piers, right? How do we use them? Landmarks? See, I always just forget that certain things exist in this game and then never use it. Leisure venues. The dockyard. Where did this one go? we place this down, right? Yes, this one will also be along the dock. Oh my. Well, apparently Rai's full on asleep that she's not even like continuing with the weather. That's what's happening. Oh, the road's that way. Okay, we'll have to rotate it round here. There we go. So, you get ideas. Some of this... Which side is the correct side? I'm very confused. Okay, place this down. Nope. Place it the other way. This way. Okay, so that's the front of the building. Right, so that's gonna be like a waterfront park area, which is good. Hello, Granny. Welcome in. Look, where was it? Look at this. Now, technically not a roundabout. It was known as a cul-de-sac. But to me, it's literally just a roundabout. It looks the same. Here's another one. This is an actual roundabout. This one counts. We're using it in this new area. Oh my. Of the sea. Oh my gosh, yeah. And then they can just like, because their daytime show is here, right? They can just report live from that park. Where is it? The park's not too far away. So they can just have a helicopter roving, live footage from here. And that would make sense. Oh, but it does mean that there should be a stop here, I feel. Okay, but let me move the buildings aside for now, and then just like designate where the... like the central plaza thing is gonna be. Okay, so just sort of like this. Don't mind that it's very steep for now. Okay. Oh, actually, let's reconsider that. Here we go. You're proud. Thank you. Yeah, see, we're slowly applying smart urban planning practices that we have discovered from other regions. Oh, actually, okay, this one's gonna look very wonky for now, but that's gonna like eventually connect there. So yeah, you've got this entire open plaza area with the buildings around it. We will arrange it properly next time, or you might come back to it and then find it's all arranged. And like an area of fun, there will be a subway stop here. Actually, let's just connect it now. So, station module. It is, where was our stop earlier? Underground there. Okay. So, just gonna place you here for now. Then to the module, I'm gonna add a very deep tunnel. The reason why is that it's about to go into the water. So it does actually need to be relatively low down for it to work. Okay, then that's actually very near. Is that even efficient use? There is a reason for it though. 500 meters. Okay, and some stations are just like that. Right? Okay, then we extend the yellow line. Wow, look at that. Barely a week into operating and it's already facing its first extension. Amazing. No worries, Granny. We're probably going to be wrapping up soon anyway because I started earlier. So it might just be in time for you to drift off to sleep. Unless a random sound goes off again. Then I can't quite help you if that happens. Okay. Let me test whether it goes under the water. If it does, it does. Okay. So then I'm not too worried about it. Or actually, technically it does, but it also doesn't. I will have to use terraforming to like help it along a bit when it comes time to cross over to the next side. Oh, I was like, what is this thing? Then realized that it's a building. Okay, then for now, we will have, oh my, there we go, random. Okay, it wasn't that dramatic at least. Someone try one of the random twos. Those ones tend to be louder. Or there is a command that exists that will definitely get everyone awake. Okay, there we go. So we'll have an exit here. I'm gonna remove. Look at that. We've removed 2 squares today from our development areas because we've actually built over them. How amazing. Okay, so I will call this station if we can find it. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. Something pier. Or coast. Pier. Pier. So that would be the pier. The central...
My home. My home. My home. My home.
That one's not very loud either though.
My home. My home. My home. My home. My home. Oh my god. Ouch.
Thank you. Could be louder, but we'll work with it. Oh my gosh, look at this. High demand. High demand. 101 passengers are waiting to board. This is Cubby Cliff Central. Okay. We might have to increase. Wow, what a concept. We might have to increase the number of trains that we have on this line. Let me save. Then we'll take a final check on our subways for today. Then we'll be good. Okay, let me just see whether it's a temporary kind of congestion issue. Where is our train? Have you picked up the passengers? No. Where is it? Train, okay, here we go. Now that's 166 passengers. That's actually quite a lot. Wow. Look at it go. Actually functioning. What a concept. With 10 pets apparently. I actually don't even know where the yellow... Oh, the yellow line keeps going and goes that way. So far, the yellow line's gonna have the longest operating section. Because it's gonna turn into Cubby Plains, which is where the health campus is gonna be. 171 passengers. Cubby Cliff Central is at 41 again. Okay, so we're speeding it up obviously, just so that we can check that everything is working. So, that's back up to 54. It is rush hour right now, which might explain it. As long as it's not... Ooh, saving. As long as it's not over capacity, I feel like we're okay. So that is now at 73, 74. Yeah, we're okay. It's just a shock to see people using our services and our line. Look at all these people. Look at all the people going... Oh, anyone gonna actually enter the train station? Please. Cubby Cliff Street. Anyone? Is anyone gonna... How are they entering the station? Oh, they're just spawning in there, really? The invisible entrance. Use this one. Okay, well, but people are using it, which is good. Yeah, okay, it's calmed down, so we're good. Amazing! It's so cool that it's like, this is actually a part of the city we've been working on for so long, and then now there's just this part that sometimes it feels like you're working on separate saves, and then you look back and it's like, oh wait, no, it's in the same save. How lovely! It's nice to see progress in the city finally, after like 13 parts, 5 million years later. It's actually progressing. Oh my gosh, do we have like a traffic jam? No, okay, we just have some people stopping at a traffic light. So far, we've got people parking here as well. Yeah, so far we've been quite lucky with traffic. Like, nothing has built up too much. Maybe it's because we're overbuilding with the roads. But, yeah, overall, we've been good. Okay, but I think this is where we're going to leave it for today. Thank you so much to everyone for joining us on a not normal stream day. Here in Montai City. Thank you for contributing your name ideas. We will decide on it next time we come back to this game. And hope you enjoyed just watching the process of a new neighborhood coming together. And me just being all zoned out. Our next stream should be on... Oh, but okay, we'll let you know about like the Saturday situation now that we're rescheduling Ravenous Devils. If I stream on Saturday, it might be Minecraft, just so that we can play it, you know. But it's all up in the air. I'm not sure if we'll actually stream. So oh, oh poor Granny. And I think it's not as loud as it used to be, but it's still very loud in my ear. So thank you, Haida, for the oh yeah. Yeah, so again, keep a lookout. If there's another stream, it will be on Saturday. If not, just keep a lookout for next week. Have a good rest of your week as well, everyone. Stay safe, stay well, and we will see you soon. Oh, and thank you, Rai, for modding. I keep forgetting that every time.